What type of windows are they, John?
These are Andersen windows.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Andersen is going to give you, for this part of the country, the best window that you can get.
I love the red trim, but it must be so bright inside too.
The homeowner chose to put in a lot of glass to let in that natural light.
You know what sticks out to me, John, is the color of the windows.
Yes.
That's called sand tone, and that matches the siding.
What is that window made of?
Actually, it's a wooden window, right? But the outside, it's called PermaShield. It's sort of vacuum fit so that there's no seams, there's no way for any moisture to get to the wood of that window, which makes the window very stable. And wood is really your best insulating product in a window frame. Again, you have a choice there that's as maintenance-free as you're going to get.
The interior of the window, you said that they're wood.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give us options inside as well?
Yeah, you can see the wood on the inside, so you can get pine. You can get it primed if you're going to paint it, so that saves you a step. You can get it in maple. You can get it in oak. You know, you have options.
You could pick the grids as well.
Yep, now that's a standard 6/6. Those grills are on the inside and the outside, so you really get the look of a true divided light. You can get a true divided light if you wish. That's an option. Or you can get prairie grills, you can get diamond light grills, or if you want, get out your sketch pad, draw the ones you want.
Design one
and we'll make those.
Yes.
Now you mentioned, you know, how it looks so nice with that red trim.
Yes.
And it does, and that's a traditional product. That's a pine trim, painted, really looks nice. But again, you have options. There's one by Clear in trim that maintenance free, or pretty much. You wash it down every now and again.
Right.
So if you didn't want to put a trim on, you wouldn't have to. You get the very narrow line. So if you're doing a modern house, if you're doing a traditional house, you can have an Andersen window with a trim that's going to make it look like it belongs with that house.
Does Andersen make a replacement window?
You pretty much get the same window. The difference is the outside. On a new construction, you have a flange that's molded right into it that you nail to the sheathing. Right? On a replacement window, you measure your opening, they make the window to fit in that opening, and it mounts through the jamb, so you don't have to disturb the outside at all.
I like that.
The actual trim against the stone
Yes, I
is
love
also beautiful.
Now that's Stonecraft, manufactured stone. And it goes, like you say, it goes well with the windows, it goes well with the siding. You have a couple things put together to really give this house a dramatic look.
Especially with a chimney too, that's beautiful.
Yeah, really looks like a stone chimney.
It does.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's really nice.
And it all fits into this setting in the woods.
Yes.
But you know, I'm looking for a larger entrance, bigger porch area. Is there any options you could show me?
I have one that another customer did that you may be interested in. It might give you some ideas how you could do yours.
Thank you.
You said you wanted to see a porch.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
This is great.
Remarkable, John.
John, what kind of porch is this?
This is pressure treated 4-inch bullnose flooring, a very traditional look. It's treated to prevent rot. Then you match that with the fiber on rail and the vinyl post, both of which are virtually maintenance free. So you got a combination of things working for you. Then you have this beautiful space here.
This is beautiful.
And I love the ceiling.
You have the beaded wood ceiling, yep, and you have the ceiling fan. Monte Carlo is the manufacturer of the fan. It just looks right out here.
It does.
Yeah, it does. I think we should think of upgrading our siding.
Well, I think we should consider the options.
Let me show you some completed projects that use Curtis lumber siding materials, and you can make your own decision as to what would work best for you.
Oh, John, I love this house. This siding reminds me of that Nantucket red.
Yeah, it's that very deep
Beautiful.
color. This red, I think, is gorgeous, but it's available in several different deep colors like that. It's a vinyl siding by Georgia Pacific, so this is going to hold its color for quite some time. You'll be happy with it for a long time.
This is very nice. What really strikes is these windows.
These are Silverline windows by Andersen, and you're touching that trim there. If you notice, this is the J channel that the siding comes into, but it's part of the window.
Interesting.
So you don't have any air infiltration, and you have a nice clean finish. Right?
That's nice.
Then as you carry your eye up, you see the transom light.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, now that gives you a lot more light in the room, and it gives you the height that just fits this house.
Yes.
And then that's capped off with a window mantle with a dental molding. It's a vinyl product made by rich wood.
And it adds so much character to the home, don't you think, Pat?
Oh, it's beautiful. Do they make those in larger sections?
Sure do. Here it is over the garage door.
Oh, look at that.
Really gives you that same look, and it pulls the whole house together.
Again,
Sharp.
adds so much character too.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
This garage is nice as well.
These are made by Homes. It's part of their artistry series. And you notice it's a little taller. You have a 5th row, which is where the light is, and that lets light into the garage so that you can see, but people can't look in and see you. So there's a little security thing there as well.
Does Curtis Lumber supply the lighting too?
Yeah, those are Murray Feist lights. And what I like about them is they fit the house. They're
Yes.
not too big, they're not too small. The wrought iron matches the wrought iron hardware on the garage door, so it all ties together.
It's very nice, John. And John, what about the roof?
It's called an architectural shingle, which gives you that depth, and it, again, ties the whole thing together. You have that classic look. That's an Owens Corning shingle.
Beautiful. What about the entranceway, John?
Entranceway on this house is unique. Let's go take a look. Now this, I think, is just elegant. This is a ThermaTru door. It's like the #1 door in the industry. You see some that look like wood, and you see some like this that are simply painted, and it's gorgeous.
And very simple.
Yeah,
It reminds me almost of a federal style.
right in here it
Entranceway.
does. Yeah, and again, you have the single side light, you have the transom lights, or you're getting light even though there's no glass in the door. The other little things, and little things are what makes it, this nice wrought iron hardware going with the wrought iron light fixture. So it all ties together. So here's an entrance that's inviting.
It's open.
It's open. It makes you want to walk up to the front door and come and visit these people that live here.
Is there any other siding options you can show us?
Curtis Lumber's all about options. I have one I think is going to tweak your interest a little bit. Now here's a unique combination of vinyl and stone.
Yes.
Yeah, this is different.
This is Stonecraft. It's a manufactured stone. This is part of their Canyon Cobble series. Really easy to install.
Something that you think I could do, or?
It's really 3 steps. You prepare the surface, you stick it up, and you put it in the ground. 1, 2, 3, you're done.
That's nice.
That's not bad.
Is this a ThermaTru door?
Yes, it is. Now this one is the mahogany finish, and you have the brushed nickel work here, which you see matches the lock set. Between several manufacturers, Schlage, Kwikset, M-Tech, you can get thousands of different varieties of lock sets, which can really make a difference in the door.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the window up here and then looking at the door. They have similar styles.
Right, you have the curve on the door, and you have the curve on the top of the window. Now, Andersen Windows make a variety of different sizes and shapes that you can get pretty much anything.
John, what about this siding?
Okay, that's a little different. This is called Dutch lap double 4 siding.
Okay.
You get this shadow line. It's actually made to look like novelty siding. It gives it a little depth, and which goes nice with the stone.
Are there different styles?
They make a lot of different styles and shapes in siding so that you can pick and choose what goes with the structure of the house, what goes with other sidings that you're using, such as stone.
Are there any other styles on other homes that you could show us?
There's a ranch house, which I think you would get some ideas from. Let's take a look at that one.
Okay. Oh, you're right, John. It's so charming. I especially love the texture of cedar shingles.
Well, that's great, but here's a surprise. Those are vinyl,
Really?
made by Nail Light. It has a nice wash on it. That's what gives it that Cape Cod look.
Yes.
That's the color of it. It's also available in a hand split shape design, which is the more irregular
Yes.
edge. Quite often they're used for accents, you know, on gable ends and things like that. Even our Georgia Pacific line, we have specific shingles that go with that. But here they've chosen to use it for the whole house, and I think it really makes a nice look.
I think so,
It's very,
too.
very nice. The storm door is also nice.
Yes, this is an Andersen storm door. It's a very solid door. All right, so it gives you good insulation qualities, which is what you're looking for. The other thing I like about this is you can see the entire door behind it.
Yes.
All right, so you get the full glass, so you get the protection, or you can have ventilation when the door's open on the inside. But that inside door is gorgeous.
Is that oak, John?
That's a ThermaTru fiber classic door that's stained. You felt the texture. It actually has the texture of wood, so you can stain it. Whatever, there's a lot of different colors you can choose from. And you have basically a maintenance-free door.
John, is that a carriage garage door?
Does look like a carriage house door, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
That's made by Homes. This is the Settler series. And again, it's a deceiving door. This happens to be steel and composite.
Really?
How would you open that door, Pat?
Well, I think you'd open it like this, John.
Sure. That's what it looks like. but it's a regular 4-panel overhead door. These are just decoration.
I especially love the carriage lamps.
These are made by Seagull. It sets it off beautifully.
Yes,
the
it
carriage
does.
house door, you got the lighting. If you look at the roof, you notice that that's a architectural shingle, which goes nicely with the siding.
Yes.
That's an Owens Corning roof. It's the Duration series. That's a 30-year shingle. So what you've got here is we've taken a small house, made a few little changes, and totally changed the look of the house.
Yes.
Yeah, John, I do love the exterior. Was there any other exterior treatments you can show me?
Oh, there's a bunch. I got one I think you'll like. Let's go take a look. All right, you wanted to see another exterior treatment. Now here you are.
Oh, this is
Wow.
gorgeous, John.
This
I
is
love
very
it.
nice.
Look at
What do you
all
think?
Yeah, I love the detail. Now, is this wood?
No, we got you again. That's James Hardy fiber cement siding.
You're kidding me. No, what is James Hardy fiber cement? What is that?
It's fiberglass reinforced cement board. It goes up just like regular siding. This happens to be the cedar pattern. It's available in 5 or 6 different styles. This is a baked-on finish that's on this. So you have a 15-year guarantee on the finish.
Do they make this smooth, John?
Yeah, actually your trim boards right there are the same material.
I love how the soffit and the trim boards all go together.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah, well, even when you go up to the beaded ceiling, this is a clear bead board. That's PVC, also practically maintenance-free. And those are recessed lights by Halo, which really gives this porch a nice look in the evening.
Oh, this is my ideal porch. I really
know,
love
it's
this.
very,
this
very
is
nice.
gorgeous.
Now, what about the columns, John?
The columns are made by Crown Column, and they're fiberglass. You don't have to worry about rot or bugs or anything like that.
Do they come in different styles?
You have a number of different styles you can choose from depending on the look of your house, what you're going for.
When was this built?
It's only been built for about a year, but it looks like it was built in the mid-1800s.
Yes.
What you have is the classic look with very low maintenance.
Are there any other exterior treatments of older homes that we could look at?
As a matter of fact, I got one I think you would like to see. Let's go take a look at that.
Okay.
It was an older home that was redone.
Right.
This has been totally redone. A beautiful facelift. Now that looks nice, but it looks a whole lot better when you see what it used to
Oh
be.
my gosh.
Wow. Unbelievable.
It shows you what you can do.
Even a color.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go take a closer look.
This is beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous. I love the stonework.
That's Eldorado stone. We talked about it before, and it's very easy to install.
Oh, wow.
Is that a wood door?
That's a Simpson wood door.
And what kind of wood is this, John?
That's fir.
It
All right,
is.
very stable species. It's a tight grain.
This is real wood. This is
It'll
beautiful.
keep that look if you just maintain it a little bit. It is gorgeous.
Nice.
And I love how they used the stone for the entranceway as well as the garage. And
Yep.
it just makes the garage look separate from the home itself, like it's a little carriage house. I love that.
Yeah, well, you have that reverse
Yeah,
gable
that's
that
nice.
they put
The gable's
two of those
beautiful.
up. And as you notice up there, that's Georgia Pacific cedar split shingle,
Different from the siding.
but it's vinyl, made by GP, the same as the siding, so that they match each other.
It's beautiful. I
And
love
again,
the color.
low maintenance.
Low maintenance. And what about the shutters?
The shutters are made by Richwood, and they're available in custom colors so that you can match it, and available in 2 or 3 different styles. It's really very nice.
Oh, it's nice.
One of the first things that I've noticed about the home are the windows, the grills in the windows.
Divided light is very nice. This is an Andersen window. We talked about windows before, and this is the crank-out casement window. So you got a couple things. You got a lot of light, and when they're open, you get a lot of air. And if you notice above it, it's actually an Andersen double-hung window.
That is correct.
You have the same divided lights, so you keep the look.
But you can
But
mix and match.
You mix and
Different
match,
ranges.
right?
Yes. I love that roof.
That's Timberline Roofing. It's made by GAF. And again, you have a look. You see that, what they call a shadow line, to make it look like a wood shingle when it's actually a fiberglass and asphalt shingle. And that shadow line, they call it high definition, to really pop out at you.
Right.
So the thing ties together and the whole house is low maintenance.
And I just can't even get over it. It looks like a different home to me. I love
Oh, it's
everything that
beautiful.
they've done to the home. All the little changes that they've made.
Well, we've talked about and
Incredible.
seen a lot of different things.
Yes.
Well, let's get your project started.